this video I want to talk about the topic of how to understand spiritual pointers, because I feel most debates in spirituality are about this fundamental misunderstanding what spiritual teachings actually are supposed to do or what they can do. And therefore it's a very basic, very important topic to understand. But before we get into it, I want to mention an upcoming retreat that I will be hosting. It is an online weekend retreat and takes place from the Friday 27th of August to Sunday 29th. So it's 2.5 days of several lectures by me, followed by a guided meditation. If you're interested, I would be really happy if you want to join. You can check out the details. Link is provided in the description down below. And you can join the retreat there. It will be on the topic of how to use mindfulness for the discovery of your true self. And with that, let's get into the topic of this video, which I find is very important. Spiritual pointers, how to understand them. And I want to start with the following example. Think about the sentence, and I'm sure you have heard it a lot before. Life is a dream. You can understand life as a dream if you want to discover your true self. And that is something that people get hung up on quite frequently. Life is not actually really a dream. Life isn't a dream. That should be obvious. If you compare your dreams, and maybe you had lucid dreams even where you were able to explore the dream world more thoroughly and retain more memories of it, it clearly is different from a dream. But still it makes sense as a spiritual idea or pointer to say that life is a dream. But the actual purpose of this statement is different from what you think it is. You cannot look for what this sentence is pointing to and find any truth in that. The purpose of such a statement instead is to break down your existing beliefs about reality. It is meant to bring you into a state of doubt. When you hear a sentence, life is a dream, and you take that spiritual teacher and what he says seriously, you seriously consider the possibility that life is a dream. First of all, it breaks down your existing belief about what reality is, for that it's real, that your current experience is a real experience of a physical reality out there, and that breaks down, and that's the purpose actually. And so there is no truth in the actual statement, but it's just one way of saying, of conveying the idea that life is not physically real. But the true purpose of this example and of many, many others, if not all statements in spirituality, is to break down your solid beliefs about reality. And it's not to replace them with the new belief that is now then considered more real. And it should always be kept in mind. And additionally, it's important to know that the state of awakeness, of awareness itself, of being aware how it actually is that reality comes to be, isn't conveyable, communicable through words. I cannot give you the experience of how I perceive reality through words. It is impossible. And so therefore it's an impossible task. And the best approach is to rid you of all of your personal beliefs and ideas about what reality is, so that maybe you get the chance of realizing directly what it actually is. So the point here is to take every spiritual teaching again as not real. None of the sentence, not even the word like awareness, when you say, oh, existence is pure awareness, pure potential. No, it won't help you. Even if, because what those words are doing is they are only pointing to your own conceptualized framework that you have built up around those words. They become alive when you hear that word. That's just a mental image that's arising in your mind when you hear this word. But even however strongly you try to think about what this concept is pointing to, it will never transcend itself. So whenever you hear something, take it as an idea that's supposed to break down another idea in the context of spirituality. That's all words can do for you. And that's already quite a lot if you understand this correctly and approach it like this. So the purpose of a spiritual teaching is actually to point out your false beliefs and replace them with nothing new. So don't try to find any new interpretation, meaning in those teachings, but take them as interesting ideas that sound even more true and even more realistic than your existing beliefs, but their only purpose is to break both of them down and not to replace them. I hope this became clear. If not, let me know. Ask any questions in the comments below. And again, check out the upcoming retreat. If this is interesting to you, I would be very happy for any one of you who joins, and see you then, or see you in the next video. And click the like button, share the video if you liked it, and see you soon. Goodbye.